Hi everyone and welcome. So we're gonna make this video. It's shitty quality, it's late at night, but we're gonna do this. So welcome. And yeah, I've spent the entire weekend decluttering. Tomorrow's Monday morning, I have work and I'm tired. Um, it was so exhausting and so draining to declutter that I feel like I never want to get so much shit again, just so I never have to clean like that ever again. But anyways, so welcome. I am a bit of a product junkie, and this is going to be the first video for my journey into a minimalist lifestyle or simple living or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I want to share this with everybody. It has been a long time coming. I've been like thinking about it, hence my videos started to slow down on this channel. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. So today I wanted to discuss why and how I failed at this lifestyle the first time I tried it. Yes, it's not my first time, guys. Yes. So this was back in 2012, 2013. I was in my mid-20s. I'm 31 right now. So you do the math. It's like 5-6 years back. And I felt like I didn't really know much at that time. I was in a completely different headspace. I wanted to save the world, and I hadn't gone through enough life experiences to know what truly was valuable to me and what wasn't. So, then I was still a little insecure. So I want to kind of unpack the reasons why it didn't work out for me. I don't know if this would be helpful for anybody or not. It was, like I said, during the mid-20s point, right? So a lot of my friends were getting married, getting engaged, and it was hard because I didn't have enough outfits. I didn't have enough accessories. I didn't have enough makeup. When I said I tried minimalism, I was like in it. All I had were like maybe 5 pairs of jeans, like 5 white t-shirts. I had a pair of sneakers and maybe my backpack, and like literally that's it. Like I didn't have much of anything. I had very minimal makeup. And I was happy with it for a while, like good year and a half. I was like really content with that lifestyle. It was like very easy for me, and I was able to do a lot of other things like travel, and I was really able to like focus on my work, which is something that was very important to me at that time, right? As it is for a lot of people that are in their early to mid-20s. But as my friends started getting engaged and getting married, and it was just like, I was like, what is going on? I don't have enough outfits. I don't have enough, stuff. And I started to go into the lack mentality, where I felt like I was like depriving myself of having all these things. And I'm Indian, so a lot of Indian weddings for my cousins and stuff, they're like 5 days long, and you need like a different outfit for each one of them. And it's like a social thing. So if you wear the same darn outfit, which I did one time, you tend to like hear things. And at that age, I was very, insecure, and I actually gave a shit about what other people thought of me. So that was one reason why I think I didn't stick to it, because slowly I started to, get more clothes and outfits and such like that. And then also because all of my, friends were partnering up, I thought it was time for me to start dating and look for someone. And again, when it came to going on dates, I felt like I didn't have enough outfits. My shoes didn't match. I didn't have any handbags, or stuff like that you want to have on your first date or something like that. And right now I don't give a crap. I think at that time I wasn't fully myself, so I didn't know what I needed. I didn't develop a style an aesthetic for myself. At that time, I was just going for whatever was trendy. Um, and yeah, so that was another reason I think I didn't stick to it, because I don't know, it was just like it was hard. It was hard. Um, and then I went through depression. I had like a major breakdown. It was pretty bad. It was, after, you know, I had actually started to date someone seriously, and then, I've told him about my lifestyle, and, he was like really supportive, and it was nice. But then all of a sudden, um, in a span of few months, like 2 to 3 months, I suffered a heartbreak from that relationship. I lost my job. Um, and it was like one of those pivotal years or few months in my life where I was just like in deep, deep depression, because I thought, here I was trying to get my life together just like all my friends had, and shit just fell apart, and it was like totally out of my control. And that like brought my self-esteem down to like down somewhere. Because especially when you have your first real heartbreak, it like makes you feel like shit, like you feel like you weren't good enough, like there was something wrong with you. And yet, now I know that wasn't, the case. But when you're going through it, like no matter how much people tell you about it, like you're just like, no, there's like you're not listening to anybody. There's just like all this emotional shit going on in you, and that stunk me back. And I was at a job for years, and I thought I was doing well, and that completely was gone. So my life here, I had like no direction. So I started to like work out and stuff to make myself feel better. My depression was pretty bad, where I lost appetite. I couldn't sleep. It was bad. So just to like sort of like, you know, eat something and make myself hungry and tired to sleep, I started working out. So I started buying like a lot of workout clothes and stuff to like look cute, feel better, all that shit, right? And then I started to, you know, get into good shape. So I was like, okay, let's get into like beauty products, because, you know, culturally I was told there was a lot of shit wrong with me. But yeah, so, so that was part of it, I think. Then I went back to school, because I was like, okay, I worked on myself, my, body. I was starting to get stable in my mind. So I was like, let's go back to school. And that was the perfect time. So I went back to school, and then I lived like a bum. I think that's when my minimalist lifestyle came back. I was basically like just jeans and t-shirts, school. That's all I did. It was study, study, study. I ate like crap. I lived on Monsters and coffee, because I was very focused on school and I didn't think about anything else. I actually didn't purchase a lot of stuff while I was in school, so that was pretty good for me, I think. I started to reward myself like after like, huge exams, and I would get something nice for myself as a reward, sort of. But other than that, it wasn't, crazy shopping. However, right after I, finished school and graduated, in 2 years' time, I got a really good job in very big cosmetics company, which brought back the love of cosmetics for me. And it was, it was in the city, so you're surrounded by beautiful people, beautiful things, and I wanted to fit in so badly. And it was the first time in my life where I was making that kind of money, and I wasn't thinking much about, like, I was saving, but like I wasn't really thinking about just like, I could like save more. I was just like, oh my god, I have all this money. Like now I can buy nice things for myself, so nice clothes, nice shoes, nice. Well, no, I'm not really a bag person, but mainly my problem became cosmetics, right? And that's like a deep issue I have from like childhood. Here I go unpacking my life and shit. But yeah, And so, that was mainly it. And then I also love reading, and I felt like I was like addicted to books, like physical books. Like I had so many. I read them, but I would hold on to them like they were like like somehow they were like a part of me. And yeah, it was just bad. And then also because of my depression at that time, another kind of trap that I fell into was I was trying to like spiritually better myself and discover myself, and just like, when you're in that headspace when you're depressed, you're like, there has to be some sort of an answer, and you go looking for everything, right? So you name it, I was into it, right? Like tarot, crystals, blah blah, all this stuff like is so much money, but at that point I wasn't thinking clearly. But yeah, so all of these things together led me to not be able to live or continue my minimal lifestyle. When I was in it, I was so happy, but then life and all this shit got in the way. And for the past few weeks, I've been thinking, and I was like, you know what? Why don't I just go back to that? I feel pretty stable now, and I am older. I've had more experience, and I feel like I can make better choices for myself and wiser choices for myself, and I want to save more money so I don't have to work my butt off in corporate America forever. And I want to travel more. So, yeah, I'm gonna slowly start to go back into minimalism. It's a journey, and I want to take you guys with me. So, this will be the first episode, and then we will see how things pan out. Um, I would love to hear how this video was for you. If you watched it all the way through, please leave a comment below. And if you are embarking on this journey, then I want to be very supportive of you, and let me know how that is for you. Maybe I'll make a video of how I was when I was a minimalist. But anyways, let's not get ahead of ourselves, right? Yeah. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again in episode 2 of this series. I'm very excited. I was like really nervous about making this video when I first sat down to make this video, but now I feel so much better. So anyways, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys again later. Bye for now.